I have this unfinished slatted wood board that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to paint the entire thing with some Wise Owl Snow Owl. I also grabbed this little farmhouse truck. It was $4.99 and it was in the unfinished wood section of Hobby Lobby, and I painted the entire thing, skipping over the tires in Wise Owl Republic red. Now, if I got a little red on the tire area, that is totally fine. I'm then going to go on top of all three of the tires with some Wise Owl black. Now, all paint products can be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com, and you can certainly paint this any color and style of your choice. I feel like this can be recreated with any truck cutout that you pick. Sometimes the Dollar Tree has truck cutouts that you could just maybe paint over. I have 3 small circles that I painted in some Wise Owl metallic gilding paint, and then I also just hit the bumper with that as well, both the front and back. And then I glued those in the center of the tires. I'm going to set that aside. You can find this pack of farm animals from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was $1.99. And I'm going to start by painting the bunny rabbit and some Wise Owl Snow Owl. It also came with a horse, which I set aside. I'm just going to use these 5 wood animal cutouts. I painted the pig in a pink color just by mixing the Republic red and the Snow Owl together. Then we have our cow that I did in black, and then the 2 chickens I did in Wise Owl earth. I'm then going to just mess around and decorate these and give it a little bit of detail. You can add as much detail as you'd like, or you could just keep them nice and simple. I did a dabbing motion of some Snow Owl on the chickens. Then I added my little spots onto the cows. I'm going to go back to the truck, and before I painted it over with the red, there was some engraved areas that just gave a little detail to the body of the truck, and I'm going to go over those with the Wise Owl black. Now, this does not have to be perfect. I did go a little heavier with the paint. I added a little door handle. And then once that fully dried, I took my sanding block and I gave it a really good sanding. I distressed a lot of that black away, didn't make it look as thick, and I think it kind of just all blended nicely together. And as you can see, when you sand, the paint does get a little dull, but it smooths it out, and that's when I go back on top of it with some Wise Owl furniture salve. This is just a great top coat to refreshen your paint. I'm going to go back to the wood board that we started with, and I'm going to glue 2 of the wood Jenga blocks on the white board, and then I'm going to glue the truck on top of that. I'm going to kind of give it a raised look. I'm then going to take my farm animals and I'm just going to start placing them around the truck. I'm going to start with the chicken in the bottom left corner, and the areas that they kind of needed to be raised, I just added a little cube under it. It's just a wooden cube that you can find from the Dollar Tree. I put the second chicken standing on the hood, and then I added the cow and the pig in the bed of the truck. I took one of the unfinished pieces of wood you could find from the Dollar Tree. It's pre-cut to the size. I painted it in some Wise Owl earth. I wet it a little bit and then wiped it with a baby wipe to give it this nice stained look. I had a stencil that says Farm Sweet Farm, and I'm going to stencil that onto the wood slat. You can also do this directly onto the white board. I have these little screw eye hooks and then little hooks that have a screw on the end as well. And I'm going to screw one on each end of my piece of wood here, and then I will do the other ones onto the white slatted board, and then it hangs very nicely together. And now we have this very fun farmhouse decor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper, transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage. Have a great day.